What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Guys, breaking up is hard to do. It's hard for poor men. It's hard for middle class men. It's hard for rich men. It's hard for ugly men. It's hard for men who are attractive, tall and short, fat, skinny, muscular. It's a difficult process. But you know what? It really hurts when you're rich. Okay, imagine you are the king of your industry. You're super wealthy. Women want you all over the world. But it doesn't really matter, right? Because you don't care about those chicks. It just doesn't matter. It's the one woman that you actually have invested in that don't want your ass no more. Okay? And you have some guys say they don't see it coming. I don't believe that. You got to know it's coming. You can tell. Especially if the sex stops. That's a really great indication. Guys try to overcome that. I've been in that situation maybe once. And of course, me, I'm not going to stay there for long. So once that starts happening, the writing is on the wall. Typically, that woman has lost all attraction for you for many reasons. Could be your fault. Typically it is. A woman don't lose attraction for a man out the blue. And a lot of guys don't want to admit that. But typically it's something that we did or something that she did. Okay. In any event, the attraction is gone. And what happens is when you're a successful guy, what really sucks is that when you break up or your woman leaves you, there are many excuses. Oh, it's not working out right now. I'm not having sex. I just don't feel like being sexual with anybody. No, she just don't want to be sexual with you, right? And then you find out that the next guy that she's dealing with, the guy is nowhere near you. And she's moved on rather fast. What do we call it? We call that in the red pill manosphere monkey branching, right? Here are a few videos I want to watch on that, guys, to kind of explain what that typically is. And then we're going to come back.
Just because you have loyalty and a sense of integrity about your relationship doesn't mean your ex did. And what they exhibited by moving on so quickly was two things. One, they were monkey branching into a new relationship way long before that shit ended. Two, they were selfish enough to know that and still going through the motions with acting like you were the only one for them. The disrespect in that is enough to show you that they never deserved you anyway.
So if you recently experienced a breakup and your ex suddenly is dating somebody else, well, trigger warning, but there's a high probability that they were more than likely cheating in some form or another within the relationship. So the sooner that they end up with somebody, the higher the probability is that they were cheating, whether it was physical or emotional. Emotional cheating means somebody that was either texting with them or maybe talking to them at work or, just having conversations with them while you were still in the relationship. This tends to be a lot worse because what they're doing is they're actually investing into this person. They're feeling them out to test whether it's okay for them to jump from your relationship into a new relationship with this person.
Now, this is so common because so many people, they have a hard time being alone. The idea of being alone and being single for a while, you will see this so often where they will start to line up a replacement for you before they even get out of the relationship with you. And it's the most painful thing in the world. But you know what? People they're going to do what they want to do. They can do what they want to do. Honestly, you can say whatever, like, karma's going to come back to get them. And it may, but then it may not. But you guys have to understand that when a person decides to leave your life, the way that they do it, it's purely up to them.
So guys, you've seen those videos, okay? Let me tell you something. I don't care how much money you get, how successful you get, like Tom Brady and Gisele Bundchen, right? Tom Brady is the ultimate quarterback, ultimate leader, ultimate businessman. Guess what? Allegedly, his wife is now dealing with a broke MMA trainer. All right? Hanging out with the guy. Tom Brady doesn't understand why. All right? He's questioning the timing. Here's the reality. That guy's always been there. It ain't like she just started dating that guy. That guy was already there. Guess what? Ain't nothing you can do about it. I used to try to guess things like that, guys. I used to worry myself about, what happened in the relationship and where I went wrong and Why did this woman go and do whatever she's going to do? And it very well could have been my fault. Typically, you know, like, we got to be honest, you do play a role into why a woman might feel different about you. Guess what you can't do though once it happens? Can't stop it. Wasting your time feeling some kind of way because you can't change the past. Here's what's going to happen though. Gisele Bundchen is rich. That guy is broke. Want to know what she's going to do in a year? The same thing that Kim Kardashian did to Pete Davidson. Dump him. Why? Successful women have a hard time having respect for a broke-er man. Simple as that, okay? Simple as that. Simple as that. Look at Mackenzie Scott. She went and got married to a teacher. Guess what? Dumped him. He's broke. And one thing you know about as a super successful guy, if a woman's very successful, typically 40, 50, she's not going to be going upwards typically. Why? Most of those guys already are spoken for. There's very few guys she can deal with. So she has to deal with somebody that makes less money than her. But the reality is you're going to be hurt because it took you to be very successful to get her. And then you find out years later, okay, what she would really settle for based on her attraction level. It's a hurtful thing to guys to know. You had to be Mr. All-Star quarterback to get her. You had to be a millionaire to get her. But that other guy, he didn't have to be anybody to get her. He just had to show up. Guys, that's what happens. It's unfair. Some guys look better than you. Some guys are taller than you. Some guys are more charismatic than you. You know why? You shouldn't really care. You shouldn't really care though. It doesn't matter. What matters the most is that the relationship is done and she's out of your life. That's all that matters. As long as she leaves you alone, it's all that matters. Let her go. You make some mistakes. It happens. Better luck the next time. There's plenty of women out there that are going to look a lot better than her. That with your new experience, you ain't got to deal with the long-term heartbreaks and hurtfulness. And obviously the relationship is going to be new. So yes, they're going to be having a lot of good sex. Yes, they're going to take a lot of vacations for about a year or two until that dries out. And that guy will turn up. She'll end up hating that guy. She hates you. But as long as you get her out of your life, that's the most important thing, right? A lot of you guys are worried about things you can't change. Let her go. Trust me when I say, if you're a progressive guy, you 5 years from now, you see her at Walmart, you see her at the grocery store. For most parts, most ladies, not all. Most ladies, you see them, your ex-girlfriend, you'll see them at Walmart. She'll have on some sandals. You'll be asking, why did I give my sex to her? Most of you, you will. You'll see them. You'll see them out and you'll try to avoid them. You'll see them on the grocery, on like the bread aisle. It happens every time I go back to Sacramento. One of my ex-chicks works at Target, right? Cashier. I see her, I do my best to avoid, I try to go all the way around. She's trying to, get my attention and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, like, what happened to you? In 2000, she was gorgeous. But now, I mean, hey, I'm trying to avoid her. Thank God she didn't ruin my life. And yes, she made some mistakes along the way. Yes, you messed up. You turned off your attraction to her, but you learned from it. Let her go. Let her go. She's going to leave that guy too. And then the next time it won't be your fault. Just like Jeff Bezos, when his wife dumped him, oh, Jeff Bezos this. But when his ex-wife dumped the school teacher, that was no longer Jeff Bezos' fault. The fault is hers. Okay? Stop worrying about the fact, was that guy there the whole time? Most likely, yes. No woman gets with the MMA trainer that Tom Brady both knew. After a week, she's been planning to escape. Let him go. Listen, I told one girl, hey, listen, the new guy you're dating with, I know you're dating a new guy. Have him come over here and get your shit. Me and him both can help you together. It don't gotta be, I'm getting rich anyway. Listen, you need to go. It's okay. And ever since she's left, my money has went up, not down, up. 10 countries later, more money later. She's not making me miserable anymore. Thank God for her. God bless her. Let her be happy. Long as she stays over there. Okay? So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. Appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.